Right, guys, so the gearbox is now out. It was extremely hard, wasn't it, Jake?
It
was eventful.
show them the mass amount of wiring, they probably and stuff. They probably understand more.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff up there.
I mean, you look this way.
Absolutely mad.
As you can see, you've got all that to contend with.
Yeah.
And these two top gearbox bolts, one here, one there is a nightmare, and this lovely starter that you can see now here.
Yeah.
But once you get this clutch off, get the new one on, get it all clean, get everything cleaned up.
Absolute nightmare. So Jake is saying that he thinks that it's actually the slave cylinder that has failed. So if we have a look at the bottom of the gearbox here, we can see a lot of weepage of oil and stuff. If you explain just how you test it.
Basically, as you can see, there's no seals on the front of the gearbox. There's one bit underneath all this.
Yeah.
Under a plate. But your clutch light was on for one, which is your brake level fluid, and there's two joined reservoirs. So that was a first, like a point.
Okay.
And obviously we saw it leaking out of there. That was another point. And by the looks of it, your clutch actually doesn't look too bad. It's worn, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
And obviously, the fact you couldn't get into gear, apart from when you were stationary, is because your clutch isn't working. Because this isn't pressing, because hydraulically operated, it isn't pressing out.
Yeah.
So all we're going to do is change this, throw a new clutch in, because while we're there, might as well.
Yeah.
Give it a good clean, put it back on, and you should have a working driving car by the end of this evening.
Okay, so luckily, obviously, the clutch didn't fully fail. It was just a slave cylinder, but with the amount of effort that you have to do with this, it's pretty much a may as well situation. So whoever the new owner is going to be is going to have a new clutch anyway in the ST, but it's managed 100,000 miles. It's never been out. We can tell that it's never been off. So it's managed 100,000 miles, which is really, really good, to be fair. I have noticed that the oil, because I just checked, the oil on the actual engine side is quite dark as well, so I'm going to do a full service again soon. I'm not going to film that. I've already done that on the channel. But yeah, so we're having a lot of fun, guys. So we're going to have a break now. We're going to have some pizza, and then we're going to get back to it and put the new clutch in. And Jake's having a lot of fun, aren't you, Jake? You are absolutely loving it, aren't you? Yes. Well, we're having pizza now, so it's going to be all good. So real quick, guys, this is exactly what's happened. So as you can see, what Jake is tightening up is the old thrust bear, the new thrust bearing, sorry.
The new one, yeah.
And as you can see, it's on a spring, so it pushes in and out. That's what it should do. But this, as you can see,
I think the spring
does not move. It looks like the spring's either snapped
or it's failed. The hydraulic system, you can see, it's all just pissing.
Exactly, yeah.
Leaking out, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. But yeah, so that's exactly what's happened.
The clutch itself,
but the clutch doesn't look
it's
too bad. There is some scoring and stuff.
It's worn, but the reason why obviously it made the reason why we thought the clutch had gone is because the pedal went straight to the floor and he couldn't get into gears.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there's more than enough meat on that plate.
It's more like it's not releasing, isn't it? So it's not actually pressing the plate.
What was happening is you're trying to push the pedal. What was happening is the fluid, instead of pushing this out, the seal or the spring or something's gone, and it's just leaking out of it and into the gearbox.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're going to put on the new clutch now. We're going to get it back in, and then we're going to come back to you. I don't want to bore you too much with exactly what's happening because it takes so long to put it back in. Right, guys, so we finished our pizza. It was absolutely dank, and we're getting back to putting the new clutch in the ST in the background. I just wanted to show you a couple of things over here, which is two cars I'm hoping to feature on the channel very soon. So behind me is codename Little Tykes car. It is a Abarth 595 race car that we're currently doing. As you can see, we have red at the front and yellow at the back. At first, we didn't really like the wrap, but it does look a lot better now. So we are on this car. We have got the engine out, as you can see. We're putting a massive turbo on it. It's going to be a Garrett GTX. I'm not sure exactly on the code. I will get that up for you at some point. And we're also putting IBAC springs on it. And we also got some absolutely gigantic 6-pot brakes. These are what I'm on about. These are big 6-pot Tarox brakes. Tarox makes some amazing products. fully rate them, and I fully rate IBAC springs as well. So yeah, guys, the car is going to be around about 500 brake when it's done, and it's going to be a 4-wheel drive conversion. Hopefully I can get it on the channel because it's going to be absolutely sick, so make sure you check it out on DK as well. We also are going to have a look at, on the back, you can see that there is another car without its engine in. Now, I mentioned before, it is the Golf R, but this is the Golf R700, which is our Golf R track car, which is being fully forged at the moment, the same as this track car here. And it's going to be around about 700 brake horsepower when it's done. Guys, that thing is an absolute weapon in its current form. It was 560 brake horsepower. It's going to be an absolute madness soon when we put this bigger turbo on it, fully forged, massive amount of parts. So if you want to see the full build, then check out DK Tuners channel. And over there, we have the Mark II GTI, which I'm hoping to get on the channel as well. So hopefully we'll get all these cars on the channel. It's going to be a madness. So let's get back to the ST build. Putting the clutch back in. I think Jake is doing some work on that now. I'm going to show you exactly what the new clutch looks like next to the old one. And then I'm not going to go too mad with the amount of footage because I don't want to bore you too much. That's why I wanted to talk to you about these beasts. But yeah, so there's going to be a load of mad content on the channel as well, guys. We're bringing Jake's car to the channel at some point as well. He's also having a big paint reveal soon as well. So yeah, we're going to have some absolute madnesses. We've got Nissan GTRs, VXRs, Fiesta STs. We have Subarus. We have R34 Skyline GTRs. We have some absolutely insane cars coming up on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed and hit that bell notification as well. Right, guys, so we have the clutch plates next to each other. So we have the pressure plates and obviously the bit that gets rubbed off. We can see that on the old one, these are exactly the same clutch, by the way. So they must have had a Luke one when they came out. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of scoring and stuff. It looks like I've been spinning the wheels too much, maybe. But on the new one, we can see the grooves, and there's plenty more material to get rubbed off. And all, if we have a look underneath the clutch there, you can see that there's score marks and stuff. This is most likely from wheel spinning and all that. And then if we have a look underneath this, it's brand new and shiny. It looks very good, yeah, very good. So yeah, I'm going to stick this in now. And I'm not going to bore you too much with all putting it back in. And then we're going to go back to when she's driving again and give it a little bit of a run in. And we're going up to Chester on Sunday as well, so this will help with running in. So guys, there it is, the new one. It's now back in. Looks very, very shiny compared to the other one. Now we're going to put the bell housing back on with the new slave cylinder in, and then it's just a case of tightening it all up, filling it back with oil, also bleeding the clutch so that we actually have a clutch properly. Then drive shafts in and all the other stuff back on the car, and then when it's all back together, we'll show you what it looks like back together, and then we're going to take it for a drive. What's happening, guys? So I'm now in Felicia. As you can see from the first half of the video, we put the clutch back in. I've now covered just over 1,500 miles in her since, but that was about 2 months ago when she got done. So obviously I've had haircut, beard's been shaved, all that crap, and obviously I haven't really been able to drive her that much since it's had the new clutch. I'm just going to use this second half of the video as a means to show you that obviously she's handling the power fine and all that, so we're going to have a little bit of a drive with her. But I also want to give you a couple of bits of information on an update of what's been happening on the channel recently. Now you'll see that there's no modifications happening to Felicia recently. There's just been, you know, maintenance work and all that. That's because obviously Felicia is going. Unfortunately, unless I change my mind and turn her into a track car, then she's going to be sold, so I can buy another car. The Bandit is obviously still off the road. It's fully rebuilt now, but we did have a problem. The exhaust needed to be changed for the MOT. Unfortunately, we snapped the heads in the we snapped the head bolts in the head, so that's now having to be drilled out, and a new exhaust being bought for it. That's going to cost about £600, which I have got, but while I'm in the market for a new car, I can't afford to do both. Now this does bring me on to the next part, which is, if I keep Felicia, where am I going to store her, and also how am I going to pay 3 loads of insurance and 3 loads of car tax and all that as well as her being so thirsty on fuel, as well as having my other car. It's probably not going to happen, so I'm probably going to have my new car, something a bit more economical, for a little while, and then get the track car as well. That is probably not going to be such a big issue for the channel, because most of you don't really watch these videos on Felicia. You more watch the car reviews, which we're absolutely smashing it at the moment. The Fiesta ST1, which I didn't think many people were going to watch, has absolutely smashed it. We're well over 1,200 views on that now, and that's just been up for about a month now. So we're doing really, really well on that. Other videos like the VRS and stuff didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do, but it did still do quite well, and the S3 video as well, that didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do, but that was kind of like an off-the-cuff kind of video. I have got some other amazing cars to bring to the channels. We've got an Evo booked in, we've got a Renault 5 Turbo booked in, we've also got a cinematic to do for James, which is going to be up soon as well. That'll probably be the next video after this video, so that's quite exciting news as well. So yeah, we are smashing it on the car reviews as well, and it's going to be quite a big thing on the channel, is the car reviews and stuff. We have just hit 550 subscribers, so thank you to everyone that has subscribed. It means a hell of a lot to me. I never thought that we'd actually make anything of the channel, because you see subscribers going up so slowly, you never think anything's going to happen. Hopefully we can hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that the content that I'm going to be smashing out is going to be good enough to do that. I have optimistic thoughts for that. We're on the way to Blithfield Reservoir as well, so I'm going to be doing a little shoot on Felicia. I've been doing quite a few photo shoots recently on different cars. So we're going for the overtake. Oh, winding up nicely. She's holding the power very, very well. All 150 brake of it. But she does sound awesome as well, going up to 5k. See, that's the exciting bit of her. She sounds absolutely beautiful, and that's the bit that I will miss so severely as well. But yeah, people all think that I'm slating her. I really am not slating her. She still goes around the corner like an absolute dream. She still sounds beautiful and handles immaculately, and I've just had her mocked as well, so she looks beautiful in photo shoots as well. But I can't help but feel like she's just edging off now. She just needs to go, so I can buy something a little bit more, a little bit faster, maybe something a little bit more economical, and something that I can bring to the channel as a new item as well. And then a little bit down the line we'll be getting the Suzuki up and running again. She's not on my list of priorities right now. The car is on my list of priorities first, so that'll probably happen first, and then we'll get the Suzuki going. So yeah, hopefully that's a little bit of a good update for you guys. Hopefully I haven't waffled on too much, and chatted shit too much either. I still love Felicia, but she's not going to be able to be around for much longer. She's just not what I'm in the market for anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching part 1 as well, and just a little bit of an update for you on how the channel's going. It's going really well, and hopefully we can get a little bit better, and the cinematics better, the car reviews better, and also the better cars on there as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.